discount death for sure. It's not exciting. If the 700 pick was better, I probably wouldn't argue for it. Yeah, no, I'm considering it. The thing is, if we don't buy it, then that's 1,000 that I can roll into the next floor, and that's probably better. I don't obviously know what I'm going to see on the second floor, but there's a good chance there's something useful to spend it on. Any good lost and found target? That's often a good question for banking 700. Not really. I skipped one of the elites, and the other one had whatever the discard 3 get overcharge artifact is called, and then I'm blanking on what the other one was. Dark Conduit, yeah. I knew that I wanted discarded keys even before I went to the elite, and so when I saw it, that is what I picked up. All this said, what am I actually taking? Like, the 2 upgrades are nice. We could upgrade a Spirit Shield and discount death. I'm sort of intrigued by the Doom Descent, Purge, and Play Again. I really don't think that's necessary. I think our corruption bonus is good enough. And so I think just stabilizing is better. I am... The problem is, like, with double time as it currently is, Purge Block 5 is honestly not that helpful. Like, when enemies are very easily and consistently threatening me for, like, 50 a turn, 5 block is not doing me a ton. Still nice, though. I think we are doing 2 upgrades. I'll get the 2 upgrades, although not sure if I'd upgrade Spirit Shield over just, like, Deliver from Evil or Rebel. Yeah. I'm gonna do the 350 for some extra HP. It's not super crazy, but we're doing this. And I would do the Diversion, except that I have no stones to put on it. And I did forget this is Purge at a Void Coin. That is actually useful for me. And that goes to Sif 2, which is not bad. Maybe worth doing, especially since I have the Butcher's Blade. Yeah, we have them. It's just that up until now they've not been terribly useful. But yes, there is an argument to be made for starting to use them. You're like one more good corruption attack away from getting a real win con. Yes. The problem is I need to actually see corruption attacks. Like, again, we have a lot of, like, good support for it, but... Yeah. By the way, Dabber, minor note, and I know this is the thing that only bothers me, it drives me crazy that the spellbook has a exclamation mark every time I go to the new floor, even when I don't give a shit about what the new spell is, and I have to click on the spellbook just to make it go away. I know that's a very me problem that no one else cares about, but it annoys me every single time. At the start of every third turn, add 2 Void Coins to hand. That's intriguing, but I don't know if it's too slow for me to care about. It does add them to hand, though, which is pretty useful. That's a maybe. Limit I don't care about, not even when I'm playing Sultai decks. Curse of Plenty I don't really want, but I do want the Yellowstone. Shed is a maybe. I'm not doing like an insane amount of draw and discard, but I am doing some. And it is good. But again, enemies hit for a lot. Speculate and Shed sort of help justify each other if they share a path. Yeah. I don't think we need another in for a penny. Especially because the Soul Tide does actually get out of hand. Okay. Fair enough. Why could you not just be before the shrine, Raven's Gift? Also, a second deliver from you. Do you get speculate is a question? You're already probably fine to overcharge with the only one, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing it most of the time as is, but I don't think we really need a second one. Like, I wouldn't hate it, but yeah, and we're not gonna get the shed because I really want to go to the Soul Collector, and I want to go to both elites. And so to go to both elites and the Soul Collector, I have to go from the bottom here. And if I go up to the shed, then I have to go along the top, and then I have to choose either the Soul Collector or the elite. And that's not happening. I mean, honestly, healing is probably worth it, though I really do just want things. Soul Collector Speculate Elite is probably too good a lineup. Yeah, like, there's no way I'm skipping on that. It's just not happening. Which means we're going here. And I do kind of want the Raven's Gift, though I don't know if it's actually worth me doing. And I feel like I should probably heal, even though I don't want to. Technically, if I really wanted to, I could equip From Dust and try to slay things with that. Which, by the way, I think is way cooler now that it's affected by Rage. I'd still take the Raven's Gift. You still play your Rebels. I do play them occasionally, yes. And I do think I'm getting it. I was really just debating whether I want to heal or not. But I think this curves out pretty decently, and I can still get like an upgrade point here. And then curve down into the elite and maybe buy something nice at the merchant. I wouldn't hate another Soul's Shield or a Ice Wall or a variety of other useful things. Anyways, I'm going to remember to put this in. I am taking out a Rebel. I maybe shouldn't. Whatever, that's what we're doing. I actually probably should take out an Invest. I don't love the Rebels, though. But, you know what? Let's actually swap them. And we're going to swap in the Duck and Weave. And be annoyed at all my greenstones that I don't really give a shit about. Yeah, that looks like good Zigzag. Probably sneak an upgraded uncommon and save 400 for a class trainer. Yeah, maybe. No, for the moment, let's keep on the stealth potion. I really don't like wasting the stealth potion, but it is good as a panic option. Okay, it's not the ordering that I really want to do this in, but this way I can discard that. And I guess we'll just leave the Dance of Darkness in hand. Whatever. I'll leave that. Sure, we'll discard the Diversion. And cry a little bit. Okay. Sure. We'll do that. And then I guess I'll leave the Dance of Darkness in hand still. Really wish that I were more efficient at killing these things, but hey. Which is to say, it's hard for me to kill multiple things in the same turn. But that is just kind of my life. Is plunge enough? I mean, it isn't, but I still kind of want to do it. Good step to just grab a Spirit Shield here. Yeah, that's my thought, is that we just grab one and immediately use it. I don't really want to be destroying all my Void coins, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll leave that in hand for now, I guess. It is a rather useful card. Yeah, I don't have any more afflictions. That's fine. Don't really care what I'm getting back here. So playing through Richter mode on Portrait of Ruin is actually quite fun. Richter just full sprinting all the time is great, and Maria still Queen of DPS. Yeah, it is fun. It's fun to do at least once or twice. And like, if you want to do speed runs, like Richter mode in Portrait of Ruin and Julius mode in Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow is definitely kind of fun. I can just nuke these guys now. Not really what I want to do. I guess we'll leave it like this and just try to kill them all next turn. I don't know that I super need the Dance of Darkness, but it's still good. Okay, so this should work just fine. Because we can kill you. Kill you. And kill you as well. Yeah, banging 5/5 energy with Dance ready to get more attacks is a consistent kill as far as I know. Yeah, that was my thought. It was the best way we could go about that. I might make that Sift 2. I still really like upgrading this, but I need like a yellow stone for it to matter. Or a red stone. Neither of which I have. Have you tried out any of the other alternate modes yet, Ashiaka, i.e. the twins? I am going to do Sift 2 here. Still kind of want to upgrade the Spirit Shields. I just don't know how much it really matters. I will get some extra upgrade points, so it's not like the end of the world. I've not tried Twins yet, though I will. Doing Richter first because achievement. Not sure if willing to unlock old Axe Armor mode. Don't worry about old Axe Armor mode. It's not worth your time. I don't really care about any of these. I'm going to take Zigzag, though. I'm not going to use it. I should maybe do this, but I just like never play out the Deliver from Evil. I'm gonna do this, I guess. Makes it slightly more damaging and lets me add more Void coins just by purging, which is nice. Bleak Contract. Gain 2 corruption at the end of the turn if you hadn't played any attacks that turn. I mean, the amount of corruption is pretty meaningless for me, but I do trigger it semi-often, so maybe. Start a battle, Sift 3. That's not what I meant to do. It's honestly not totally terrible, because I'm about to have 2 Voids. Also beat Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow. I never actually did that as a child. I think I got stuck on a boss near the end of the game. Gotcha. I definitely did that when I played it. It's not my favorite. Like, what I really like about Aria of Sorrow is the normal Soma mode, but it's still fun. You're gonna spend a lot on this floor spend a lot of this floor with 2 voids, and you do have stuff like Discount Death you pretty much never want on the first cycle. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's probably worth to just grab the Sift 3. If I weren't grabbing the Raven's Gift, I would care a lot less. Every 3rd time cast your spell, rage 50%, and reset your spell's cooldown. Yeah, I think we're taking that. Alternatively, we get a bunch of souls. I think we're probably okay. Although yeah, we'll take that. It's fine. Sometimes the rage is helpful. Oftentimes the resetting cooldown is helpful. That goes away, and I do think Discount Death is going away, and then we're grabbing Doom Descent. I did this in the wrong order, because I needed to have played both of those first. Oh well. I mean, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't matter, because I'm immediately just going to discard those things, but I gain slightly more corruption for playing it. And then these guys hit me for 30 damage on turn 1. Truly the greatest of all times. Luckily, this is solid. Not that I really need to discard those, but that's fine. And I am just going to play this. Though it does mean no longer having Dance of Darkness. Okay. How do you feel about reworked Plunge? Not to open the floodgates, I'm just asking you to update me on like 3 weeks worth of trying stuff between now and when I decide to go back to bed. Yeah, no worries. I like it. I think it works out well. I think it accomplishes its goals. I don't know what your current feelings are on it, whether you think it's too strong, too weak, or just unsatisfying, but I think it works out well. Maybe too strong, but overall it feels pretty good to use. I don't even know what I want to do here. This part feels interesting to play. The original version was just play for biggest number ASAP. Yes, I do remember greenstoning and just doing that every time. I do think as is, it's generally always fun to have something that triggers multiple times, because then you can make interesting decisions about Void Stones. And it's a good corruption generator. It's a good swap out for a block card. And it is still sort of a trade-off, because it does, while it can do good things for you, it does still generally eat up a turn's worth of energy. But overall, I like it. I mean, we have to play the Spirit Shield this turn. It's just a matter of how we get there. Because if I do this, I could grab 2 Void Coins first, which is not terrible. Could also just do this, discard the Void Coin, and then discard the Void. I think that's probably just what we're going to do. Not my favorite situation, but here we are, not dead. Okay, enemies hurt, god damn it. I really want that discount death, is what I want. Pushing exists at least, but yeesh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we're still fine, but This is why double time is rough. Yeah, now this costs more is the only problem. Which I knew there was a reason I wasn't going to do it that way. Okay. Well, it's not exactly how I want to do things, but that's fine. There we go. For a moment, I thought I didn't have the Spirit Shield, even though I was pretty confident that I did. And then we're gonna leave this in hand and cry that I've done these things to myself. Yep. Okay. That helps quite a bit. Doesn't totally solve my issues, but it does help. Oh yeah, I have the attack. That's all I needed. I spaced out for a second. Yeah, and I have enough energy that we're fine. I just thought I needed one more thing that dealt damage. Spacing out on the fact that I have the thing right there in my hand. I think we upgrade the diversion now. It doesn't matter quite yet, but we're about to get the Yellowstone, which makes it a lot better. Obviously, could just put the Yellowstone on something else. It's fine. Whatever. Here we are. And Ibaru is prepped for double accumulate turn 1. Yep, I'm pretty excited about that. I don't really want to leave my panic potions, the panic potion of stealth, but that is what we're doing. Also, if you're still there, Ashiaka, are you playing Order of Ecclesia next? That's not what I meant to sift. I'm sorry, we're gonna fix this. Because I spaced out. Yeah, I don't care. We're redoing this just because I clicked on the wrong thing. Because I forgot that I have 2 start of battle effects now. I don't think we changed anything. Yeah. So this is again where we don't sift out my key card. And do actually pay attention. Okay. And now I actually drew it. I hate that I have to click on hide panel to see what's actually in my hand. But anyways. Yeah, so we grab that. And then we do double accumulate. There we go. Small break doing Bayonet 2. Had to find my wireless adapter and set it up. Would have streamed tonight, but ISP maintenance means I have no idea when my internet is going down between now and 5 a.m. Yeah, that's not great. No one's a fan of that. Yeah, I don't really want to waste the Spirit Shield, but I also don't want to do other things. Let's do this just in case we draw into things we care about. Well, this is one of those times where it would have been nice to have the Purge block. Nonetheless, we're just going to do that and greed. Okay. Well, let's block and get a bunch of stuff. That's a lot of incoming threat. I'm just gonna hold on to the Dance of Darkness and the energy. Yeah, this is one of those times where I would have really appreciated having the discount death. What do I even want here? I guess we get this back. Although that was one of the things I wanted. I don't know why I didn't sift out the void, but I didn't. And now I can't play the discount death, whatever. Plunge now to set up for Spirit Shield next turn was an option, I guess, but doesn't exactly have a win plan in there. Yeah, I thought about that, and then I went for a different plan, and that plan now has regrets. Deep and heavy. Whatever. We take a little bit of damage. It's not the end of the world. It's fine, I guess. It's the first time I've taken damage in a while. Unfortunately, I don't really have ways to discount this at the moment. I don't know. I guess I don't really need to do it this way. Anyways, we're gonna block and we're gonna cry. Do you have enough energy to Spirit Shield this turn and just plan on spamming discounts next turn? I mean, that's what we're gonna try. We'll see how well that works. The problem is I need, like, discounts on discount death, which we did get, and so we should be fine. Yep, and then it should be good, and then we just do the Reap and Sow, and there we go! Our deck is a bit of fucking mess, but it works. Kind of. Like... This is the problem with double time, is like shit gets really rough really quick. And we could get a speculate. Yeah, I mean, we're taking Mana Surge. I really like Mana Surge, and especially with Stew of Bad Memories, it's real good for us. I mean, like, it's just good in general, but like it's even better. And I think we want the upgraded one. I don't always want to loop, but I do think we want to loop here. Oh, I keep spacing out that the loop is only on the Purge. Yeah, either way, yeah. I think we're just buying the normal one, because I am just planning to play it every time. Yeah, I mean, we're buying a Mana Surge. That is just a thing. Can't afford the upgraded Speculate. I don't think we need two of them anyways, since we're going to get one here, although then we have to upgrade ourselves, which is fine. It's fine. If we do want to upgrade it, it does cost more, and I'm already devoting 4 energy to turn 1. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just fine here as is. Cool. Anyways, it's an elite. Let's try not to die. These guys are difficult. Two speculates does feel like a fun meme. I don't know. It does let you somewhat reliably play on the discount death finisher turns. Yes, there is that. It would be very useful for that. But I think we just have too much going on already. But it could be great. Anyways, start of your turn, if you have 24 or less corruption, apply weak and vulnerable. No one gives a shit. Start of each turn, block 1 for every 2 soul tithe. It's fine. We do generate soul tithe. I don't like super care. If you cast your spell, apply vulnerable 2 to the highest HP enemy. We are probably taking that, even if it is going to vulnerable me as well. That's fine. It's okay. Speaking of, I probably don't need this anymore if that's the case then. Man, Sundial is usually so disgusting, you just ramp too fast. I usually find it underwhelming just because I do ramp fast in most of the decks that I play with Daughter, at least by mid-game. But yeah, at the moment, it's fucking worthless for us. Does nothing. I hit 24 Corruption on like turn 2. At latest. I mean, sometimes it takes more, but regardless, it doesn't do anything for me. Anyways, the reason I'm stalling is because I'm debating if we want to use the Stealth Potion. I really don't want to, but these guys can be really awful. I think with the Soul Shop and Class Trainer and such coming, Corellian here is one of the biggest threats. Yeah, I do think it is one of the biggest threats. I do think I probably want to use the Stealth Potion as much as it makes me cry. You also depend on a small number of high-value attacks, so Flame Shooters can be rough. Yes, that is the biggest problem, is that I cannot nickel and dime him. Like, I have to do some dumb stuff. And this is the sifting. It is not the put them in my hand thing. And I already have the Doom Descent because